Hello, 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 everyone. Looks like we are live. We are live, we are live, we are live. Well, today is a very special day, chat. Today, we finish up the base information, or the base 2.0 quests and raids. Today, we are doing the first 5 turns of the Coil of Bahamut. So exciting. We've got a party finder chat up if you're watching the stream, and you can come over to North America Data Center, Dynamis Gullah. We do have a party finder up. We need 4 brave, wonderful warriors of light, which we are getting. So let's hop in game. And let's get this party started, shall we? While we get a few more people coming in for the party. Let's go ahead and get this unlocked. Primal Awakening. Oyanje would speak with you regarding the unidentified primal. When the cindery moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new primal had roused, and the portents gave us to believe one whose identity yet lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand, 3 primals have since been vanquished, as each returned to the Aether to observe the tremors foreshadowing this fourth, giving strength and frequency both. The being doth quicken, and in time it shall become a scourge upon the land. Yet even as we pondered a course of action, a benevolent soul did arise, one who would forestall this threat. Though she be tender in years, she is true of heart and steadfast of resolve. She would solicit thine aid, if thou art willing to proffer it, lest thou consider this maiden is of our order. Thus did the antecedent straightways consent that thou shouldest assist her, however thou mayest. As soon as thou art able, hear thee to Wineport, where thy petitioner does await thee. Even now, thou shalt for a certainty find her visage strikingly similar. Well, that's hear thee to Wineport. Let's go speak with this strangely familiar individual. Look who it is. It's the Giga Chad healer, Conala Engine. Such bow. It's been a while, adventurer. As I recall, my brother Alphino took the liberty of introducing us when we first and last we met. But for the sake of propriety, I will say Levior. I thank you for coming. I've heard much more of your exploits. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain, and his ultimate weapon destroyed. You are possessed of great strength and courage, that's much as plain. I shall have need of one such as you if I am to see my mission through to its conclusion. As you may be aware, the violence of Dalaman's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but also the base of the realm. Specifically, it played havoc with the etheric currents, creating vast confluences of aether below the surface. Among other phenomena, this led to the formation of subterranean caverns at key points of stress. One such cavern lies beneath Castrum Occidens and extends to only the gods knows where. Despite appearances, Castrum Occidens is much a research facility as a fortress. Gaius van Balzar chose the site for no other reason than to probe the caverns without interference. As you went about vanquishing the returned primals, I observed a repeating wave pattern in the aether, corresponding exactly to the dates on which you were reported to have felled Ifrit, Titan, and Bermuda. Upon closer examination, it became clear that these unique waveforms emanated from deep beneath the aforementioned stronghold. Crucially, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations, and have since been given to understand that this phenomenon bears a disquieting similarity to one observed shortly prior to the calamity. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12, that he might contain Bahamut. Alas, his efforts failed, and he vanished, together with his foe. I would know the truth of what transpired that day of grandfather's fate, and of the metamorphosis that swept across the land. In casting light upon these mysteries, we will find a way to cure what ails this world. It is my belief that the answers I seek lie hid within the depths of the cavern. I would have you accompany me on an expedition to find them, Zelda. If truth be told, I am not wont to rely upon others, and have thus far handled matters alone, that I am not blind to my limitations. Unescorted, I cannot hope to succeed in this endeavor. I swore that I would find a way to restore peace to Eorzea. If you desire the self-same, then aid me, as aided my brother in the silence. Strong nods. I'm in your debt. You're a woman of action, and I sense that we will accomplish much together. But let us not waste any more time. As I mentioned, Castrum Occidens straddles the cavern I wish to explore. If I have a hope of reaching it alive, I will need to infiltrate the stronghold first, and locate a passage to the depths. Once you have done so, pray report your success to Storm Private Chiproka. You may consider her my assistant here in Wineport. I have every faith in you will not fail me. Proceed your ways, Zelda. Well, now we gotta fight our way through Castrum Occidens, even though we won't be fighting at all, because we are level 72. Nobody will aggro us. I've been expecting you, Zelda. By your coming, I take you have successfully located the cavern entrance inside Castrum Ossicans. So that's where it's to be found. Marvelous. Allow me to properly introduce myself. Jabroka is my name, and it is my honor to serve Lady Alice. Though for reasons of convenience at present, I also serve at the Maelstrom. This uniform affords me certain privileges. You see, in particular, ready access to the Maelstrom's regional scouting reports. They provide a wealth of local knowledge, including information on secret passages. But enough about me. I shall notify Lady Alice of your discovery, and that she may prepare for the expedition. Though I don't doubt your abilities, none can say what dangers lurk beneath Castrum Ossicans. For my lady's sake, as well as your own, please spare neither preparation nor caution. Please choose your companions well. And we now have the binding coil of Bahamut unlocked. Oh, this is a big day, chat. And we have a sneaky bun over here. A very sneaky bun. Well, let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get some music. Let's see. What music do we want? Get some nice music while we wait for the last two to join our party. While we do that, I am going to run a 3-minute ad, I think. Yes, I'm going to run a 3-minute ad when it comes back up. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Everybody good? Everybody Gucci? Got some real nice Final Fantasy XIV playlist going on while we wait. Excellent, excellent. I am going to go grab me some more coffee while we wait. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's go ahead and run a 3-minute ad while we wait for our last member to arrive. Alright, we are back from the ad. So, let me go ahead and lower down the volume of the music a little bit. So, while we wait for our final person to show up, let me kind of discuss how I want to approach rating in Final Fantasy. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So, my approach to rating in Final Fantasy XIV. So, a lot of streamers who are new to Final Fantasy, who have larger audiences than I do right now, they like to do some fun stuff like doing uh, raids blind, minimum eye level, no echo. Also called mine. Minimum eye level, no echo. And what that essentially means is that you minimum eye level sinks you down to the minimum required stats for the dungeon or raid that you're running. No echo prevents you from getting a bonus when you die. We're not going to be doing that, just for the sake of time and to make sure that other people's time is respected. We do not have a large audience, and so we have to go out to Party Finder most of the time, at least right now, in order to get members to run the raid. So we will be doing it synced, but we will be keeping echo on, which means we will, if we do die, we will get a buff, and we will not be having our gear synced down, so we'll be able to use the stats on our gear to be able to better survive the mechanics. This should help us get through these dungeons a little bit quicker than if we were doing it fully fully minimum eye level, no echo. So that's the general way we're going to do this. Now, the first run of any raid series that we do will be synced. However, after we complete and get the clear synced, we then have the capacity and the ability to do it unsynced for purposes of farming mounts, if we're talking about trials or certain savage raids that will come up, weapons, whatnot, or for achievements. So that is the general kind of overlay. Now, I have done Coils before on my main character, but that was synced. But Twintania, one of the raid bosses, in a in that we will face in this set, if you do not pay attention, he will kill you even at level 100. So this is still, even as old as it is still not to be trifled with in terms of difficulty. So we will all be synced down to level 50 when we go in, and that means we will have to pay attention to mechanics. But I do hope that it will be something that everybody will enjoy. Oh, we've got all of our people. Oh boy, here we go, chat. Let's get it going. We have our full party of 8. 4 deeps. 2 healers. 2 tanks. Right. Oh, we don't have one ready. Looks like we have one person going in as a blue mage. This should be interesting. Let's go, chat. Coils hype. Left by the calamity. I can scarce breathe with the sheer fatigue. Tell me, have you ever seen corrupted crystals of seas? Such crystals manifested across the realm when the course of the great river of Ether was irrevocably altered 5 years ago. Behold, one of the objects that caused our alteration, a fragment of the lesser moon Dalamud. Ancient Alec created Dalamud or Meteor to use the Gallian name to serve as a celestial prison for Bahamut. Its fall inflicted grievous wounds on the land. Wounds that have yet to heal. It is evidence from the corrupted crystals. Amazing. Solomon's internal defense is still functioning in spite of everything, a testament to the ingenuity of the Alakans. Gallians seek to appropriate their advanced technology, I'm certain of it. We are about to come face to face with the secrets that have long lain buried within the sands of time. Great dangers may lie beyond, but we have come too far to turn back. The truth of the calamity is within reach. Oh my, chat. Look at that. It's a wing. God's preserve. Dark wings that have engulfed the very heavens. These could only belong to Bahamut, the tribal who laid Leorzi to waste 5 years ago. The Cartiner, my grandfather, sought to imprison Bahamut anew by invoking the power of the 12. Alas, the dread worm proved too powerful, and he soon broke free of his confines. Yet instead of resuming the destruction he'd begun, Bahamut vanished. Whither to, no one knew until this day. But I do not understand. Bahamut is truly a primal. How is it that he retains his physical form? Did grandfather not defeat him? Or is there some other explanation? We must press on if we are to learn the truth. Ooh, what do we got? This Snaky Ellisons. Snaky Ellisons. boss. First real boss. Caduceus. Alright, GG's on the first turn. We got it. First turn in the books. We have first turn done. Alright, turn one is done. So you see this was the tokens you got for doing the raid, and it allowed you to get certain Allegan pieces. So we are actually going to hold on to that because some of these Allegan pieces are really, really nice looking pieces. Oh, well, that was a good first run. Real nice and quick, like. Yeah. If we were doing it minimum high level, no echo, we would have had to really, 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 really pay attention to those mechanics. Like splitting Caduceus, those two snakes, apart. But, because we're not doing that, we won't have too much trouble. Twintania still will be a pain in the ass, but we should be able to handle her. So it looks like one of our members lost their internet, so we're gonna wait for a few minutes for them to come back. So we'll go ahead and run a quick minute-and-a-half ad, so we can kind of push off those ads a little bit. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you, Gamhars. Thank you for joining the stream live. Thank you for the sub, Tyson. Thank you. Appreciate that. You can find all of the VODs under the in the playlist. Hello, Tyler. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope your days are going well. Hopefully we can get Hannah back so we can start turn 2. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Tyson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave any subs and then likes on the stream will help YouTube know that you like the content. Help get it out to more people so we can grow and do more cool stuff like extremes and other types of raids. Gemhards, how's it looking with Hannah, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you. But I plan to do pretty much everything on this character. That includes all of the available achievements that we can get, extreme trials, mount farming, savage raids, ultimates once we can get there. Kind of want to try to do it all and try everything. Hopefully we can have some fun and build a strong community together that we can do some of that cool stuff together. That's my hope anyway. I do have some other Final Fantasy XIV kind of content cooking on in the background. So I'm thinking about doing a fully patch-locked Final Fantasy XIV run. but that won't be streamed. What I'll be doing is making it a YouTube series that will that I'll just record in my own time. Okay, we'll wait the 5 minutes and see where we're at. I know area outages can take a while. If they're not back in 5 minutes, we'll just have to find someone else. But hopefully we can make room for them. Yeah, okay, that'll work for sure. But back to the idea of the YouTube series. So the idea of the YouTube series would be just me recording. I would, of course, have our lovely character when we get a model that more befits the true Zelda model, like we have in game. Switch over to the game real quick. So when we have the ability to, we would want to get a model that reflects more of how we look actually in game, and not the gorgeous cowgirl you see before you. But we would go through and we would try to do everything recorded. We would do all of the main scenario quests and exclusive side quests that were for each of the 3 main city-states. And we would do a more extreme lockdown version of patch locking, which means, for example, we could not unlock housing until it was released in the game, which was patch 2.2. We could not, you see how we are in Poetics gear. We could not do that until it was actually released. So we would have to craft or buy off the market board gear that was appropriate to patch 2.0. Stuff like that. We would have to be almost completely reliant on gearing from our crafters and gatherers. Look at this fabulous bun over here. Say hello, Conla. Oh. But also, we are going to also be doing streaming of other games. I have a few planned in mind, like streaming the other Final Fantasies in the series, at least all the mainline ones, that is, from 1 to 16, including Final Fantasy XI, actually. Now, with 11, we wouldn't go near as in depth with things as we are here in 14, unless I really like the game, and then we would see. But we would do all the pixel remasters of 1 through 6, 7, 8, 9. Skimmers, check back and see how she is. Or how he is. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and release Hannah, and let's find someone new. Connella does have a limited time with us, so we want to make sure we respect her time. But yeah, we would do all kinds of wonderful things. We'd do all the pixel remasters of 1 through 6, the original 7 remake. We would do 8, 9, 10, the 10 and 10-2. Thank you for the sub. SB. SD, thank you for the sub. Uh, 10, 10, 2, 11, of course, 12, 13, 13, 2, and 3. Of course, 14, we just rolled into that. 15 and 16, and who knows, 17 if they come out with it before we finish the series. But we would also do other things like Genshin Impact or Minecraft. I've got a lot of ideas on things we could do, especially when we have downtime, like when the servers are down for maintenance or whatever. Instead of doing let's stand in between these two Giga Chad warriors of light. But especially so we have other games to play during moments of downtime. I also plan on doing some streams where we watch the No Clip documentary and the rise and fall of Final Fantasy XIV and some other Final Fantasy XIV content. So I've got some of those planned for the near future. So yeah, I've got a lot of cool things I got planned. So love to see you all come with me and join the kingdom, as it were. I'm gonna go ahead and run another 3-minute ad here real quick while we wait for a new party member. So get up, get a stretch, hydrate, get a snack, whatever you guys want to do, and we will be right back. Alright. Turn 2. Tyson, you there, bro? Pray, return to the stream. It's all good. Indeed, indeed. Tea and cookies. I prefer my cookies with milk, but you know, everybody's got their way. Ah. Lol. So, assuming we can get coil, I'm pretty sure we can get coils done to turns 1 through 5 done pretty quick today. That'll really be all that I plan to stream today. It's just this. But tomorrow at the 2 p.m. Pacific time, we will be pushing forward into patch 2.1. If you are on Twitch, you can see my streaming schedule when I go live. Also, either on YouTube or on Twitch, you can do exclamation Discord to be given the link to our Discord server. But for those of you in the party, I will go ahead and link that. As soon as we get done with turn 2. In fact, I will do that in the chat. Oh, come on. Drag it hard. There we go. So, the mechanics of this is kind of a build-your-own-adventure type of thing. Depending on the nodes you fight, you would get certain buffs on the final boss. That is turn 2. Yep. And we got Map in the Realm, Binding Coil of Bahamut. I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted a link to the Discord in Twitch chat, as well as the party chat. So if you'd like to become a member of the kingdom, you can go ahead and join us a lot over there and join the kingdom, and you can also find out when we go live there as well. Alright, we'll wait for Tyson. Turn 3 is just a jumping puzzle. There's no bosses or anything, so this will be very quick. Oh. So, anyone who has gotten to 7.2, are you excited about 7.3 releasing in what, next week? I know I am. I can't wait to get on my main and play what they have in store for us. We'll be getting the updates to the relics. We're going to a new place for moon crafting. Lots of cool stuff. Well, that's fair, gamers. Real life comes first. Yeah. Yeah, Bun Buns will be able to wear hats. For sure. Alright. Turn 3. Jumping Extreme. The thing is that a lot of people, when this first came out, thought that this level was unfinished because there were no bosses in here at all. And Square confirmed that, yeah, this was how they intended it. this was their first attempt at it, so let's just say it didn't go over as well with members of the community back then, but this is what we had. A jumping puzzle. Thank you for the follow, Tyson. Oh, the subscription, I should say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated for the follow. Oh yeah, I've seen some of the screenshots. It looks good. That some of the hats will not show your ears and some will. Well, let's go ahead and put our tank stance on. Oh, okay. Yep, it's frozen on my end too. Let me restart the capture. Should be better now. Whoop. Yeah. This one can be very, very, very disorienting. And we've got Mapping the Realm, Binding Coils for turn 3. Yeah, the freezing up is kind of a issue that I'm having with OBS. Unfortunately, I have to restart the screen every once in a while. Just 2 more to go, chat, and we will have everything. Alright, while we're waiting on another member to pop in, I'm going to run another quick ad break, a minute and a half. We'll be back in a minute. Just singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a wonderful feeling. I will be right back. I'm going to get up and stretch a little bit. We've got more of this really chill 14 music off of YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be right back. Turn 4, let's go. 4/5 of the way there. Let's fucking go! We're gaming now, chat. Turn 4. Drive cylinder. 1524, y'all. enough. More clockwork moves. Robots are dead. Dead robots. And that is turn 4 in the tank. One more to go, chat. One more to go, and we can call ARR DUN done. Go ahead and roll need on all our hits. Turn 4 in the bag. One left. Went down the wrong way, Come on, game. Okay, brazen. I may need to relog. I'm still... Alright, turn 5, let's go, let's do this. Last one of the day, let's go. Let's end this one strong, chat. Kill the dragon, indeed. Oh. This is going rather more smoothly than I expected. It is indeed convenient to have a hero on hand. Gods, that the cavern should open up again, even at this depth. Huh? This resembles a finger. We're standing on Bahamut's fucking hand. And so it should. This is Bahamut's hand. You're a bright one, Alize. And it's with the wings, it seems to be frozen. For that I count my blessings, but again I find myself wondering, how is it able to retain physical form? I had assumed that Bahamut's reversion of the Ether was the cause of the widespread changes to the realm, but at least still here, then that theory no longer holds. What was it then that brought about the realm's sudden regeneration? There is still so much we do not know about Cosmo. I haven't the slightest inkling how deep these caverns run. William must continue. We got this, chap. Let's go. First time, no deaths. So according to this, we stand at A, Twin Honda leaves, and then we get the green marker, you go to B. Okay, cool. So we see this, when Twin Honda leaves, we go to A, and then when we get the green marker, we run to the B. Got her down to about 61% health. They got consideration. Ooh. Oh, no. What's up? Why? This is the bitch. Got her down to 60%. Alright, to A, to A, to A. Good second run. Good second run. We're getting better. Okay, green circle to B. Got it. Looks like not everybody has died. Whoops. Let's wipe and, come back. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. We're progging, chat. Got a little bit further the second time. Let's see if we can bring it home the third time. out. Okay, so we stay at A till we get green. Follow the triangle. So B and A. Till we get green. Follow the triangle. You run up and then the green marker appears, or the B. She's not called a bitch for nothing. Let's see, where's A? are down to under half health. Take care of the Mirror Knight. Oh. Yeah, it was. Should. Let me check on it. There he is. Okay, if we don't get her this run, we'll just unsync her. Too slow. Yeah, we did our run. Let's go ahead and go out and we'll unsync. Yeah, it was a good try. We might try to do this again and do it legit. Well, we did a try legit, so I say we completed the assignment. We'll just unsync and smash her now. Unholy, release Camila from the party. Yeah, we're... Alright, I'm gonna run a 1.5-minute ad. GG. We got it, chat. We have completed the first 5 tiers of Coils of Bahamut. Alright, that's going in the Discord. GG, thank you. And without the achievement. This contraption, they used to control the saturation in Aether. I suppose there's only one way to find out. The dragon you vanquished earlier, doubtless you've noticed a peculiar contraption about its neck. It was likely a receptor of some description, used to enslave the creature. Ancient allies possessed the means to control dragons, it would seem. The Asgardians would kill for this knowledge. Though to be sure, it could as easily be brought to bear against them. An army of dragons could turn the tide of any battle, as the Gallians once learned to their sorrow. It would not be the least bit surprised if they now sought to exploit this power. Whatever their plans, this serves as another reminder of the might of the Alakans. One cannot help but wonder how so advanced a civilization came to fall. She is such a doozy. She's still no joke, even after all these years. got to be good. And there it is, chat. Bahamut's head. Uh-oh. This is Bahamut's head. Oh my gosh. Come on, stop. Stop wigging out on me, OBS. And that enormous crystal, it pulsates with, as if it were a heart. Then the primal had awakened. Was Bahamut all this time? Yes. Yes, it has. Come on, game. No, this could not be true. Confound it. We do not know enough to strike it now. We must withdraw. Who is that? No, it can't be. Grandfather? Is it truly you? My game is lagging out hard. What do you say, chat? I might have to go back to, I do think I might have to go back to Streamlabs. I wasn't getting near this kind of issues when I was just streaming to Twitch. And on Streamlabs OBS, which kind of sucks. No, don't leave me again, please. Grandfather. No, now, Alizé. I know. We can do no more for now. But we'll still even if I can't multi-stream with the hardware I have now, we'll still upload the VODs to YouTube. So, give subscribe to YouTube. But, looks like after 2 streams of trying to do this, multi-stream, looks like we are going to have to go back to, just doing a single stream on just Twitch for now. Unfortunately. So just getting too much server lag, I think. I do have the internet bandwidth to do it, but it looks like it's just taking a lot out of my hardware. Unfortunate. Oh well. So if anyone can go and join give me a follow over on Twitch, or if you are capable, a subscription over there would be amazingly helpful in getting the stream up and running, especially with new hardware. I would definitely appreciate it, but don't feel pressured. But this looks like. How did we come to be in Northern Thanalan of all places? Oh, so much details matter little. Grandfather's alive, Zelda. Bahamut did not defeat him. Why won't he return to us? Don't understand. This expedition has yielded more questions than it did answers. At any rate, we would both be better for a rest. Let's return to the waking stands and reflect upon what we have seen. Thank you, Zelda. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Yeah, we're gonna have to abandon multi-stream for now until we can get some beefier hardware. To the waking stands we go. All of this horsepower is just, it's interfering with the actual playing of the game, so we can't multi-stream and play the game at the same time, looks like, which sucks. I was hoping, but we'll still have the bots. I'll still be doing the things that I talked about earlier in regards to the other projects, and I might even start cutting up some of the bots into some more bite-sized pieces, just so that they're a little bit easier to digest instead of, you know, marathon 4, 6, 8 hour streams. Up on the YouTube. Alright, last quest of patch 2.0. Let's hit it. Full glad am I for thy safe return. Lady Alisaie hath apprised me of thy many experiences. As thou wilt doubtless be aware, Master Louis Soir was my lady's grandsire. Greatly concerned was I for her safety, but it would seem I had not have been so. With all my heart, I do thank thee for watching over her. But come, thou must speak with Mistress Alisaie upon that which transpired within the binding coil. May it serve to bring us closer to the truth of the calamity. Shall we begin then? Oyonche, I understand you have a Shall we begin then? Oyonche, I understand you have a report of your own to share with us. Come on, game. Just a little bit more. And you hang in there with just a little bit more. Aye, my lady, even thou, as thou didst emerge from the depths, an etheric disturbance betokening primal activity was observed. In Mordona was it marked first. By a comparison of time and magnitude, we have since deduced its origin, the Cartano Flats. Strange, there have been no reports of primal activity in that region. It could only have been Bahamut. That would certainly explain how we came to be in northern Sandland. Somehow the cavern took us all the way from Vilbrin to the heart of Aldenard. It seems so, my lady. It is all but certain. If Bahamut disappeared 5 years ago, he hid himself deep beneath the Cartano Flats, and has since lain dormant, regenerating. Aye, my lady. Taken together with thine own account of Bahamut's continued presence, the land's slowness to heal, and the disorder of the etheric currents, do point to one conclusion. Bahamut stirreth. If left unchecked, the primal shall drink of Eorzea's life force, until he doth awaken to rain ruin upon the land. Rest assured, I do not mean to give up, Zelda. Bahamut may still live, but so too does grandfather. For the past 5 years, he has been keeping vigil over his nemesis, making certain the primal does not escape. Master Louisoix doth yet live? I durst not hope, and thou art certain 'twas no mere manifestation of thine all too sorely felt grief. I know how desperate this may sound, Uyanghe, but I saw him with my own 2 eyes, as did Zelda. But he vanished deeper into the labyrinth before we had a chance to speak. 2 more like fragments of Dalmud pierced the earth when the lesser moon fell. One we have seen, but if we can find the other 2, I'm certain we will find a grandfather as well. If thou so believest, my lady, then I too shall have faith. If it please you, I shall notify the Grand Companies of this development. All Eorzea must stand united if we are to avert a repeat of the calamity. That will not be necessary, Uyanghe. Being the great conciliator that he is, Alphinaud will seek to unite Eorzea of his own accord. If rumors are true, that endeavor is already well on the way. So let us leave the diplomacy to the diplomats while we continue our investigation of Bahamut. I swear to you, no matter what it takes, we'll find my grandfather and uncover the whole truth of the calamity. Zelda, you have heard me swear to do these things, but without your strength I cannot help to make good my word. The danger to Eorzea is not past. For the sake of all who abide here, I pray that you will ever be our sword in the darkness. Sword in the darkness, huh? And that completes A Realm Reborn, patch 2.0. We have unlocked The Truth Is Down There. Now, real quick, we'll go over the achievements that we have completed. Just as kind of a thing. Now, the way that we do this achievement-wise, we have to at least start the achievements in the relevant patches, but we don't have to complete them before moving on, which is a good thing because we could be here forever. So we're going to just take a quick look. So we've gotten to crush your enemies 1 through 5. We've gotten all of the bump on the logs for Gladiator, Pugilist, Marauder, Lancer, and Archer. Still have to pick up Rogue. We've got also Conjurer, Thaumaturge, and Arcanist. We've gotten 2 Fates. The Eyes have it, and it's not Lupus. all of these, of course, we still have to do. Got Bosom Buddies, we got our Chocobo up to rank 10. So we got several ones done and dusted. But we'll wait to come back from the ad, and then we'll bid adieu for today, and we'll see you on tomorrow at what is it, 7 p.m. Pacific time for patch 7.2.1. Alright, now that we're back from the ads, I will let you know that we will be postponing doing multi-streaming until I can get some beefier hardware that can actually handle the load. The game is just lagging out so hard, and the captures are failing repeatedly in OBS, so we will be going down to just one stream, and that'll be streaming on Twitch. So if you are not followed or subscribed over there, please feel free to give me one or the other or both. All will be helpful. But the schedule for that is on my Twitch channel, and I will So let me go ahead and link that Twitch channel once again for the benefit of everyone who is still in the chat. So there is the Twitch information in there. So go over there, give me a follow. If you have the means, a subscription would help me out tremendously. But we will be going live tomorrow with 2.1 at 7 p.m. Pacific time. The same will be true for Friday's stream as well, 7 p.m. Pacific time. But you can also look in all of the places in the About and find all the information about the streams. Also have exclamation Discord. You can go give me a follow over there as well. And I do thank you for joining me today as we completed turns 1 through 5 of Coils Bahamut. We'll see you tomorrow on Twitch. Until then, have a great day, and bye-bye.